The typical tax problem starts with a letter from either the IRS or the Department of Revenue, and they're frightening looking letters. They're typically green shaded and they come by certified mail and they're demanding money. And so what a lot of people do is they don't want to see what's inside those letters and they throw them away, they don't open them, they ignore them, and that's the worst thing you can do. When you ignore those letters, you're ignoring your tax problem, and it takes a while, but eventually the government catches up with you. In the case of the state of Kentucky, they will actually take your driver's license away from you. And when that happens, you find yourself very quickly in a state of desperation. In fact, it can even lead to criminal problems if you get pulled over because you're unaware you don't have a driver's license anymore. So what these folks do is they call the Department of Revenue, and out of despair, they agree to do something that they can't afford to do. Never do that. You have to understand that there are laws that protect all taxpayers. In Kentucky, the Kentucky Taxpayer Bill of Rights assures that you have the right to an installment payment agreement. Just don't agree to do something that you can't afford to do. That's where I come in. I help taxpayers get to the right figure, get to the right number that they can afford to pay. And sometimes that number is zero. Sometimes you're a candidate to settle your case. Sometimes you need to work out an installment payment agreement. But if you agree to something you can't afford to do, it's a recipe for failure, and it leads to making your problem worse.